All right, 132. John Plasek from Niskayuna High School, Section 2.
Section 2, John Plasek.
And Herb Valentin from Long Beach High School, another one of those Long Beach wrestlers.
61 and 9.
Here's one of those matchups we're talking about, Dale. Section 2 versus 8. They're both battling, and they're both within striking range of each other. I think 11 had a few troubles. They lost 2 earlier ones. So this is a key match. If 11 wants to catch 2, they have to win here. If 2 wants to wipe 11 out, they have to win here.
And right now, Section 8 is involved in this as Valentin is from Long Beach High School. He's only a junior, 20-4 this year, 65-15 overall. Valentin, well respected, as is Plasek, who's from Niskayuna High School, Section 2, 33-0 this year. And he's one of those guys that we mentioned, one of those young wrestlers involved in that Section 2 program, the Albany area. Of course, it goes up north as far as Saratoga Springs, Glens Falls area, and of course it goes south of Albany. So that whole area, which up till 3 years ago didn't really make a big ripple here at the state meet, is certainly making a big ripple last year, making a good run for some title contention, and this year leading it.
I believe last year was their best finish, which was 3rd, and this year they certainly are making their bid for it. They're in first place right now, so people have to catch them. They don't have to. They just have to keep that lead going.
We might mention last year's section winner was Section 5, and they've been strangely silent this year, Doug, in terms of what we've been used to. You had usually always been the last 4 or 5 years, and we say last year they won it all, but this year a little bit of a down year for Section 5.
Well, like I said before, I think it goes in cycles. I think, each year you can have a good team, but the way you meet, match up, and everything else could make a big difference at how well you do.
And we get about, as they head for the edge of the mat, just about 35 seconds left in this period. Plasek from Niskayuna, Valentin from Long Beach High. No points yet, close, muscle to muscle, a little bit of a whizzer. Valentin fights his way out. A single, double up on that. And Section 2.
No points been awarded yet.
Section 2 hasn't gotten any points yet. That's Plasek. No points. Got about 5 seconds. Nothing. In this 132-pound match.
Game 2 with 1 second left.
So Plasek from Niskayuna picks up 2 at the buzzer, just before the buzzer. Going to be 2-0, getting the takedown. Section 8 coaches questioning the awarding of the 2 points. Assistant referee Coltman now being consulted. Steve Miller, of course, the main referee. No decision. No change in the decision, I should say.
They don't usually change their mind.
Nah,
because
it's like an umpire. He doesn't say, yeah, you're right, that was a foul.
Especially, it's a judgment call of when did he gain control.
Although I will say this about wrestling, it is a sport where they will admit that they make mistakes, and by the very fact that they have 2 officials out there, they're saying, look, they're human, we can use 2 sets of eyes, and we're not saying that they don't ever rescind any points, but it should be interesting to watch these officials. You talk to an official, they say, I'd like somebody to watch a match or a football game or anything and not have anybody notice me. They want the boys, the men out there, young men wrestling, to win or lose the match. They don't want to be a big part of it.
And usually they're not. People sometimes feel, but anytime you're making a judgment call, 50% think you're right and 50% think you're wrong. People in the striped shirts have a tough job, and 99% of the time, they do the right job.
And right now, the right job, Section 2 is John Plasek, who has got Section 8's Valentin, got the leg up, elevates it, picks it up, comes behind, picks up 2 points, and almost a souffle that you generally see in international wrestling, and he's going to be up now 4-0 as we come down to just about a minute left in the second period. Plasek on the bottom in the green.
1 minute.
Valentin on top.
Counting out the back points there. It's not a pinning combination. It's more of just getting points out there.
25 seconds.
So that's 6 points now for Plasek.
you're not really tight. In that type of pinning combination, you're not really tight enough to hold the guy's shoulders down. You have no leverage to get those shoulders flat, but as what happened there, he got 2 points, back points. It's a good way to receive near fall points.
Plastic in the driver's seat, got the arm locked up, trying to walk it up, get some more back points. He switches now to the other side, kind of a Gene Mills move, and it's a little bit dangerous.
15 seconds.
And he gives up 2 points, but he gets 2 for back points, so it's going to be 8-2, doesn't lose any of his advantage, just loses 2 points. Which essentially is meaningless, as it's 8-2 instead of 6-0. And that's the end of the tournament. So John Plasik up by 6, 8-2. Plasik undefeated this year, 33-0. And Valentin from Long Beach, Section 8, who's only a junior, 20-4 this year, 65-15 overall this year. Good crowd here tonight. A lot of people have been here throughout this 2-day tournament. Well, if you like wrestling, it's one match after another. We've had 4 mats going, and now, of course, we're down to 1. Nice move by Valentin. He picks up 2 more on Plasik, making it 8-4. So Valentin within striking distance, if he can get some back points.
Trying to get a cradle here, cross-face cradle.
Trying to get that cross-face cradle, as you mentioned. Good shot right there as he tries to snap that head back, but as you said, it's going to be very difficult. Tried to go for a 3/4, I think. I don't know, but he looks like...
I really think he was trying to let him up and catch him right away before he really adjusted the 1-point escape.
So give him the escape, but get the 2 for the takedown. Now it's 9-4, Plasik ahead. And as we mentioned before, a little bit of strategy here. Valentin must feel he's got to go for something big in order to make up that point difference with 1:15 left in this 132-pound match. And right now he almost catches Plasik. Plasik holding on dearly on that 2-on-1 on the leg. And we may get a stalemate here as they move toward the out of bounds. No, nice jolt. Nice jolt.
He started counting too. I thought I saw him counting, so.
He signaled no backline. He signaled that they haven't broken the plane yet.
There it is,
2,
he got
okay.
2.
9-8.
He still has plenty of time.
And Valentin lets Plasik up with 35 seconds left, making it 10-8. Of course, if he takes him down, it's overtime city, but he hopes to get that big throw and pick up some back points. Valentin wrestling very smart.
I think Valentin could be just interested even in just getting the tie here to go in overtime. He was down 8-2, and he's come back nicely here.
Valentin now looked like he's going to throw him. He's going to overhook him twice. He's going to hope. Looks like he's going to try to throw that leg in with that hip. He tries. We got 15 seconds. Valentin. Whoa, what a match.
He's just keep on going right after him.
Valentin, very, very tough. 10 seconds, 8.
Plasik's just going to stay there.
Plasik just going to hold right on. Yes. Valentin makes a valiant comeback. Junior out of Long Beach, down 8-2. Boy, that was tough. Going to lose 10-8 with a chance of tying it up, so.
He came back very nicely, and the 2 extra points he got were because Valentin let him up. 2 points that Plasik got after it was 8-2 were because Valentin let him up.
So Plasik, 132 pounds from Escaluna, New York State champ. But boy, I tell you, he was pushed the distance by junior Herb Valentin from Long Beach, and I'll tell you, that was an exciting match that last 30 seconds.
We also have to consider now that's Section 8 versus 2. 2 won that battle.
And that's going to hurt 8 in the course of their quest of chasing. As you mentioned, everybody's got to chase Section 2 now, and in that particular matchup right there, they lost could hurt them a little bit.
Hurt them a lot because they lost that earlier match. Sylvester Lake lost that one, and we'll see. Of course, Stark beat. We'll see. They each have 7 in the finals, so it's going to come down where Section 8 has to win 3 more championships than Section 3, or Section 2, I mean.
And